Hey, real estate friends and fans, Jeremy Larkin here. This is your St. George and Southern Utah real estate report for July 4th, 2022. It's the 4th of July, which is why the best you're going to get out of me is a ball cap, Links Commercial Real Estate, good friends of ours, and a Larkin Group t-shirt. Guys, today's show is brought to you in our update. We're going to give you an incredible update in 5 minutes or less by our friends at Sunwood Homes. We've been working with Sunwood for a long time. And we sold through Brookwood. We sold through Desert Flower. We're now in Desert Ridge. Desert Ridge is super cool, guys. I got to tell you something. We've got a $10,000 incentive right now, $10K your way. You can either use it to buy down your interest rate, which is, it'd save you a couple of $100 a month buying down your interest rate. Let me show you this product as we talk through it. That 10K can be used if you're a cash buyer to just reduce the purchase price. Or, of course, you could use it for something else like closing costs, etc. So Sunwood Homes is a great sponsor of what we do. We love working with them, and you can visit them at mysunwoodhomes.com. All right, guys, as we get going, I do want to give you one tip. You can always see, and this is going to be really kind of fun, anytime you want to wander over to gostgeorge.com, GOST George.com, look at that, 1,200 listings on the dot available. You can see at a glance exactly how many listings are available anytime in real time. This is literally a direct MLS feed. I can show you something else also. We do the same thing for Cedar City. Today, I'm just going to treat Washington County because it's the 4th and I need a little more data. But you can go to gostgeorge.com, see exactly how many listings are on the multiple listing service. About 20% of those are not Washington County homes. It might be a home that's listed in Bryan Head or even like Salt Lake Park City. About 20% of our listings are not Washington County, and we'll talk about that. You can also search any neighborhood. You can go ahead and figure out what your home's worth, all those kinds of things, okay? So you can do the same thing if you're an Iron County viewer, and that's over at gocedarcity.com, 535 listings available. Now, guys, let me give you the straight scoop about what's going on. Here's the first point. That 1,200 was about 300 to 400 4 to 5 months ago. And in Cedar City, that 535, we've got to change this font. You can't see that. If you hear moaning and crying and fighting, it's 2 dogs behind me. That 535 is about 150 at one point. And so there they go. Really, come on, leave the dog alone. Guys, you're gonna have the, by the way, here's the best part. They're both tripods. It's 2 3-legged dogs. So guys, what's going on in the market? And I want to talk to you about this. So we track something, we call it the Washington County Real Estate Pulse. This is not a report that's publicly available. It's a report that I've produced actually for the last year, more than a year, for Sunwood Homes. I started on the 2nd of June, 21, and I updated it today on the 4th of July. Now, this report, what we always do is we typically do it on Wednesday. Those are Wednesdays. Today I updated on a Monday so you can get a great report. We're going to start doing this weekly. 965 listings. This is Washington County listings. Before I showed you, remember on this page, 1,200 on the MLS. Washington County is 965. Let's go through this. 913 last week, 861 the week before, 793. Gang, you go back to May 1st, you're under 500. We're at 1,000. You go back to February 9th, 303 listings is the lowest number of listings we've seen available in Washington County in the last ever. This is why home prices escalated so rapidly, okay? Now, what we did is we were tracking average listing price. You see these prices are high, like 878. It's because it factors in, a $5 million home. Average pending sales price is same thing, and the average sales price. Notice the difference between the average listing price, 878, and the average sales price this week, 564, is dramatic. That's because that's what people are asking for all homes. The homes that actually sold, the 56 this week, $564,000. We decided to add the median in this week, $560,000. Here's what I want you to see. We got all the way up to nearly $800,000 twice. The last time we were well over $700,000 as an average sales price was May 25th. You cannot ignore what's happening here. One of the reasons is that people have stopped putting, for the most part, stupidly priced homes, I know, I said it, on the market. Sellers are reducing prices at record rates. It's like they're reducing them like we saw back at the end of the last meltdown Difference is, and I'm going to give you a couple of tidbits here as we wrap up. Difference is we're not in a meltdown. We're not in a foreclosure crisis. The people that own homes have equity and they qualified for the loan. But what I want you to pay attention to is the total number of sales are down significantly. The total pending sales, 511 this week, is down significantly. It was hanging around 700. The average sales price is down. The average listing price is down, right? Inventory is up by 3 to 4 times. So what you need to understand is that this is a market that's in correction. It's in a market that's in catching up phase. We could not do what we were doing anymore. It's not going to work, right? So people are asking, is this going to be, a big 2008 again? I don't think so. I don't think so. But I do think that a correction is in order, and I think that a correction starts with home prices stopping appreciating, which they have in Washington County. The number of homes available increasing, so buyers have choices. People are seeing homes sitting on the market. They're like, why are homes sitting on the market? Is the market, again, is it melting down? Homes sit on the market when buyers have choices. Until 90 days ago, they had no choices, so they'd act that day. Today, they don't have to act today, right? So as I go back to the data, I don't want you to think that values have come down by $150,000. It's just that what's selling is probably changing. A lot of the high-end buyers are not spending $3 and $4 million. They're watching. They don't know what's going on. That kind of thing. If you've got questions, we're going to start doing this every week. We'd love to coach you. You can always, of course, visit Go Check Out Your Home's Value, search every home on the MLS, snoop around, do it in privacy. But we can give you some guidance on what's going on. This is a quickly changing market. I'll leave you with this. It's the fastest changing market in over a decade. We've never, since 2007-8, we've never seen anything like it. And I don't know when we'll see something like it again. I don't know. On another episode, we can walk through interest rates and what that looks like. These dogs are like, can we talk about interest rates? They're fighting with a sock. That's your report for July 4th. We'll see you guys in another week. Share this with somebody who wants to know what's going on. There's so much to talk about, but this is what we can give you today. Peace.